Merge Tactics World Cup is back for a second season, and in today's video, we're going to be playing in the qualifiers against two fellow competitors. Alrighty, first game, last survivor. It was supposed to be 3 people, but one guy didn't even show up, so we're going to face a bot. As a 4th person, who is obviously the Goblin Queen, everyone's using Empress as expected. And this is like the largest tournament ever hosted in Merge Tactics. We have, I think, 200 people pulling up from all parts of the world to compete in this wonderful tournament. It does look like both my opponents got a bot, so maybe it's not as wonderful for me, but regardless, we should, or not bots, they got goblins, I did not. Does look like we'll win round 1, so definitely off to a good start. Let's see what we get for the second round. Already going to buy the Valkyrie, this, and with 3 people, like, it's very easy to get cycle. And as you can see, it's round 2 and we already have a cycle. Going to force there. Maybe I should have bought something cheaper, but for now, I think I might just stick around with a couple of clan cards. I think this is fine. Maybe my archer shouldn't be that far back. And looks like this guy has no merges, and this guy has 6, so definitely something to keep an eye out for. And we're definitely going to win round 2, and maybe we rush clan, because we already have 3 clan units. Doesn't look like my opponent's going for anything useful, so we're just going to grab this orb. It's a superstar ring, so that's actually extremely useful for us. I meant to grab something else there. So honestly, not a great showing on my part. And this guy has a 3-star prince, and this other guy has a bunch of 2 stars. So pretty big mistake on my part to like miss that merge there, but it should be fine. That really cooked my cycle, but not undead, what do you call it? Clan should be free, so we're just going to rush it. Okay. Nice. Gonna unequip, put that there. Just put the 2-star in, and I think we should have a decent time. And just like that, we managed to get all the barbs there, or all the bandits. And we don't knock him out, but we're not going to lose this round, and we're in an okay spot here. And we're going to face the bot here, and the Xyz and boss bandits are contested. Going to sell this, we get all the golden knights. So at this point, I'm looking more so just to hit my 50 merges. I have 41 merges, so definitely should be able to hit those 50. Let me make sure. It doesn't look like either person is running barb, so it should, or wizard, so it should be free for me. Nice. We have 49 merges. We'll hit our final merge for sure here. There's a final merge. We hit all the Valkyries. And we're top 2 just like that. Looks like the board did glitch out for a second, but we are going to do this. I do need to grab the boss bandit and probably play 4 or 6 clan here. Or maybe I can play 2-2-2, I don't know. Definitely going to play 2-2-2, probably get rid of that wizard. Yeah, 2-2-2 is fine. And all we need to do is make sure that that prince doesn't hit our queen, and we should be in decent shape. This dude has 54 merges. I'm gonna block this. I think the princess is good to block. And yeah, just like that, we're able to take out a lot of his health, and we should be pretty good for next round, assuming he doesn't get anything broken. Should have blocked the Xyz there, but the GK is blocked, the Muskie's blocked. The giant skeleton is a very annoying troop, so that's also blocked. He got a queen from his 3rd quest orb. Not much I could have done there. But I will do my part in blocking a lot of important cards. I'm blocking the giant skeleton, and I'm blocking the wizard, I'm blocking the archer. So I'm blocking some of the clan units you might want to go for, and in addition, my Valkyrie is also doing some blocking here. Just going to move stuff like this, that way my musketeer gets away from the queen. My boss bandit should have been a little bit further back, so that's my mistake. But hopefully my Queen Superstar can lock in here, and it does look like we might win. Yep, just like that, we managed to win the first game. So super good showing for us in the first game, except for the one merge I missed early on. But let's go right into the second game and see if we can continue our winning streak there. Alrighty, we're in the second game, and we won the first game, so things are on the up and up. We're going to go buy the machine here, so just to guarantee goblins. You could try risking it with the 2 elixir card and get like a cheaper goblin, but if you don't hit the goblin in that second chop, you're pretty much cooked. Now, in terms of what I want to do, I'm just going to do this. My machine is pretty weak. I'm probably going to lose the first round. Looks like my opponent there did get goblins and got a merge. However, I only lose 2 health, which I'm fine with, and I have a merge on the stab goblin, and I'm facing the bot, so should be pretty chill. I should have bought the musketeer there, so that's my mistake. Should have bought the bomber there. This is fine. I'm facing the bot, so I assumed I could put up a really weak board. Yeah, as you can see, it's fine. We basically tied out. And I'm just going to chill here and probably just rush queen again. I don't know. Yeah, it should be fine to rush queen again here. There was a third queen in that shop, but I had to miss it in exchange for merges. I think this is fine. Okay, this dude has a lot of 3 stars, so that's going to be annoying to deal with. But I'm hoping to find that 4th queen relatively quickly. Okay, that's actually very annoying. So we're at 3 health, but hopefully... Okay, we're facing this guy. Just going to buy this. I'm gonna buy the boss bandit here, cycle this. Get all the Valkyries. Just going to do this. Looks like he does have a lot of very good troops of his own, so kudos to him for managing to grab all that. Hopefully we can come out on top here. I think the Prince's Lance is definitely going to help us out here. Yeah, we do manage to win this next round too. We get all the wizards, so looking pretty good. Unfortunately, we have to face all of that, so not a fan, but is what it is. What's he going for? I will block the SK here. Okay, unfortunately I don't see anything. Just going to do this. The Prince is going to hit the barb and probably not much else. Unfortunately, my opponent got the rabbit thing, but luckily my wizard is back and we have 57 merges. So we're doing okay, I think. Yep, we have like 5 of our troops still alive, but my opponent there... Okay, we faced a dead guy, looks good for us. We get a bunch of elixir, it's not too useful. Someone is definitely blocking that queen, but I have no idea who. I'll bait them out by selling that boss bandit to see hopefully if we can get it back. We get all the barbs, we get one of the boss bandits back, so hopefully someone sold the other copy, or they were smart and just didn't pick it up. Regardless, we're facing the dead guy right now, so it's pretty chill. Okay, this dude has everything, so good for him. But we should be in a decent spot. I should move the Princess Lance off my Valkyrie. But if I'm being honest, I think the guy with the nobles wins this. Yeah, if he's going to win... Yeah, he's definitely winning this. And we're going to see if he was the one blocking the queen. And or the boss bandit. And also block the giant skeleton, which I missed conveniently. And again. I guess this other guy was the one blocking. Oh, come on. He has the 4-star Golden Knight. So what we're going to do is play the pack it up game, which is where you pack it up because you are certainly not beating this. Okay, so he got the 3-star Giant Skeleton. That's on me for missing it like 3,000 times. Yeah, but that GK is just going to bounce around and destroy everything. So we don't manage to get first in that second game. Definitely some misplays in the late game there where I failed to get some of... I failed to block the Giant Skeleton multiple times, but at least we got top 2. Alrighty, we're in game number 3, and in a shocking turn of events, the 4th person has actually showed up. So they are champion 54503, so now we have a full lobby, there are no more bots. Of course, he will inherit the 0 points gotten from the bot thus far because he showed up late. However, these are no more bots, so this will be much more interesting of a tournament match. Right now I have 5 points. The GUUITZ has 4 points, GXDC has 3, and the bot has 0. And for now, we're going to grab the ghost and see if we can hit some kind of cycle. And we do, so lucky for us. Gonna force once. Just gonna run this. We have 2 forests now. We should have a decent time here. Going to force this merge to see if we can hit some kind of cycle. I don't think any princes are taken yet. We're going to buy a knight. We're going to buy the barb. Yeah, so we get the prince merge there again, and maybe we can just straight up go for nobles. I think there's only 1 musketeer even in the pool at the moment. Or maybe not. Just going to hit his queen back. Let's check what the other guys have. I think force is just really free, so we're going to go for exactly that. Probably just chill here now, I think. Yeah, actually, there's no point in chilling. I'm going to force once more. And it looks like we will win round 3 because we had 2 and 2. And noble is also kind of free, but let's just go ahead and grab this stuff first. I do need to go grab some bandits, that's the next thing. Just going to hit whatever's in the middle. This dude has queen 3, so absolute monster board to deal with. Going to force this, and I think champion is probably just out here. Yeah. And looks like we are top 2 again against the dude with the queen. So just going to do this. I don't want to block the Valkyrie because I have more important things to block. We have 3 nobles though, so if we can go ahead and find a 4th. Okay, I screwed up. I took out the wrong unit, and this dude has a 3-star GK. Just going to sell the bandit here. We have 52 merges, so we should be chilling. Yeah, it is fighting fever, so my Xe will have boosted like attack speed. And it's going to be close, but he wins by like 2 HP, but his queen is under-leveled here. We both have 50 merges, and I get the E-Wiz, so absolutely busted unit. So not going to complain. Just going to sell that off if I'm being honest. And right now I'm just looking for the 4-star Ewiz. Not going to find it, so I might as well remove the giant skeleton, I think. Just going to do this, take away the giant skeleton, and there's our 4-star Ewiz. Some people like 2 and 2, but it looks like my opponent did get the 4-star E-Giant, so that's not good. So we're going to be at 3 health, but I still think there's a way to come back here. What does he need? He has... okay, he has everything except for the wizard. I'm surprised he's blocking both, which is really annoying. Okay, did he get all musketeers? Because I can no longer find them. Okay, well that's annoying, but we'll see how things turn out here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to turn out well for us, so we're going to get second. Definitely a lot of misplays in that game too. I guess he was blocking force basically the entire time, and he got a lot of very good champion cards, so he managed to win that game, but we were still top 2, so all is well. Alrighty, this is game number 4, and we are currently tied for first with 7 points. Going to grab the orb, 6 elixir. It's like one of the best orbs you can get. I'm just going to force here. 2 merges. Dang it. I really wanted my 3 merges immediately. It doesn't happen though. But still, we have a decent start. 1 merge, 2 merges, 0 merges. No one has 3 merges yet, and I think we win round 1. So definitely looking decent, I guess, and we're going to buy the ghost and see what's available for round 2. No merge on the goblin, but we do have a very good cycle. I wonder if I can just force that princess off super early. I managed to pull it off. I'm going to try not selling that princess. So I'm just going to keep this board. It's very weak except for the Princess 3. It's basically assigned to everyone else, essentially to stay off of nobles, because you will get hard contested, and I have an advantage in that particular trait. So 16 merges, 5 merges, 7 merges, 8 merges. Just an absolutely crazy cycle for round 2, because our first orb from Orb Galore was in fact the +6 elixir. Okay, I don't know why these people just spend their entire time contesting nobles when I have the advantage, but suit yourself, I guess. I'll sell the musketeer because it's clear that no one else... These people are going to stay with nobles. Looks like one person is out. I think it was one person who was contesting some of my nobles, question mark. Yeah, they were contesting a golden knight at least, but we're going to grab the 3rd queen and see if we can just 3-star this queen off rip. We get the musketeer, we get the queen, so yeah, like everyone is just rushing nobles. I don't know why. If they scouted at all round 2, they would have realized that I had such a crazy start with nobles that it's not worth trying. We get the 2-star GK. At this point, I'm just going through the motions here. Whack this off, and I think the rest of it's good. And in terms of what else to go for, I guess he has wizard, but I do need a 2nd clan unit. I'll keep the giant skelly blocked. I have 43 merges. It is possible for me to hit 50 if I'm fast. Nah, I would have gotten 49 if I hit that merge. But we played Dead Guy, so it's effectively a free 50. I can probably hit Machine 3 without much trouble, so that's what I'm going to do relatively quickly. Oh, I saw the Prince, another copy of Prince in there. So there's the Machine 3, right? So the Machine 3 is good, however, I do need a 2nd clan unit, and I'm not finding a single one in the shop, which is a problem, because I need to buff my queen somehow. So I think these guys are just blocking every possible clan unit, which is bad. because of course I need those clan units. But I need one of these people to knock the other out. And I think the dude with the clan units is going to get knocked out here. Okay, that's convenient. And we have a 4-star GK. I think we got 2 duplicate GKs from the pool, which is pretty funny. So I guess what I'm going to do is just do something like this. And see if I can hit a 3-star GK just for the fun of it. I think he's blocking. And I can't find another clan unit, so we're not going to play that. I'll just leave the queen here. I want to see what he does. He does have the crossbow, which is kind of concerning, but I do have the 4-star GK here. Which, like, once it starts moving, it just steamrolls absolutely everything. So we were carried a lot by our early game RNG, and we would have won that regardless because our board was so strong. Like, getting a 3-star princess round 2 is absolutely insane, but definitely not going to complain about that. Okay, this is game 5, and we are in the lead with 10 points, and we have goblins, so great start. As I wouldn't say as usual, there are plenty of games where I get mediocre starts. I was playing ladder earlier today, got like 2 games of merge bonus back to back, had like no cycle in either one. Okay, I think I might have scouted the wrong guy. I was looking at the guy with the giant skeleton, but somehow that works. Somehow that works. I thought I was cooked for sure. I saw his giant skeleton. I thought it was going to walk up, but screwed that up. But it's completely fine. Works out. We're going to grab the knight, barb, dart, and we have cycle. Just going to keep the archer there. I should have scouted the abyss tile, so that's my mistake. At this point, I have a ton of land units. Going to force once here. Cycle continues slightly. Just going to hold here at this point. We should win round 2 thanks to our clan units, so we're preserving a lot of health. We have a very good cycle. Going to try rushing queen if that's not available. Maybe try rushing a giant skeleton. We'll see how things turn out, but we definitely have a very good cycle. This dude has 15 merges though, so best be on our toes. Going to grab the queen there. Going to force this. Force again. Force once more. Force again. Okay, well I can't find anything. Okay, if I put my stuff back, it would have walked up slightly and been better, but oh well. And my troop is now a rabbit, which is very annoying. But luckily my queen gets into invisibility mode before the executioner can kill it, but I don't think we're winning this round because my queen is just too weak here. Actually, we are winning the round because the musketeer does walk to the left, which is how troop interactions normally work. Just want to sell this. Cycle this off. We should be able to find another one of these wizards. Just gonna move that. Yeah, I figured he'd move that prince, so I was like, nah, I'm just going to move it back slightly. So it does work out, and we should just knock him out, honestly. So, looking pretty good for us. That queen 3 was free. Let's check what these guys have. Okay, one dude has skelly drags, so I don't think we're winning, but we get all the Valkyries. Only way we win this is if he just gets out before he gets his 6/6, because the second he gets 6/6, let me tell you, there is no win in that one. I really should have kept that XE blocked, so that's on me. I'm gonna grab the musketeer though. We have 44 merges. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the 50 merges this round, and this dude has 6/6. So what I'm going to do is play one more round, and if I don't get Monk 4, I can just pack it up because this dude has like max 6/6. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit this princess here. Doesn't seem like I can hit anything. I want to do something like this. Now, even if one of his troops gets kited over, like, I don't see any... Okay, I get the Princess 3, so I'm just going to run with that. I don't see any way I can beat this unless his Skelly Drag straight up walks in, but even then, that Witch is just so insanely strong. So we're going to take top 2, but that's completely fine. I don't think there's much I can do here. The only thing I can do is just pray for Monk 4 and hope I get it fast enough, but luckily we only lose 2 health. It's E-Wiz. Oh, that's interesting. I actually have no idea how E-Wiz will fare, but only one way to find out. So we have the E-Wiz 4. Now the question is, what do you replace it for? I definitely think I need that princess. Definitely the buff. I need the clan buff for sure. So maybe this? I don't know. I want to space my units out so the Skelly Drag doesn't like get a crazy buff. Or like, doesn't splash everything. Okay, so that wizard is gone. Like, all I have to do is beat him once. Now, here's the problem. The thing has 25,000 health. So, like, again... Okay, it's time to back this up. I thought the E-Wiz could do something. It's not going to do anything for me, so... Good game. You want it. I'm not going to be able to beat that ramped up 6 out of 6 undead. So we're just going to take the second place here. And we should still be in first place because we have 10 and we will have 12 after this. And the guy who's about to win has like 5 points, so he'll have 8. And then the GUUITZ guy will have 9. And then champion will have still 1 point, I guess, because he's only gotten third in one lobby, and then the other lobbies he didn't do much. Well, yeah, the first 2 were bot, and then the last 2 he wasn't like finishing top 2. Yeah, so that's this game, which I believe is... Okay, this is game number 5, so we're in first place after game number 5. Things are looking on the up and up. Alrighty, this is game number 6, which is first free, and this modifier lags like anything. Luckily, we get a merge on our very first shop. Gonna buy the goblin here. Doesn't look like we get any kind of goblins, which is fine. You don't need goblins for this mod anyway, but... We're just going to do this. I am going to keep the Demolisher because I think the blow-upness is pretty good. But we'll see if that was a good mistake or if that was a good choice. I think Wizard wins the 1v1, but I'm curious to see. Okay, Wizard does win the 1v1, not complaining. Going to buy the SK here. It's 5 elixir for free. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not even bothering to look at what my opponents have. Just gonna hold this board reasonably strong, but I don't think Undead is like a good board to have round 2. So we'll see. Also, that front line needs to be way stronger. So just, I think playing this particular board was a mistake because Undead needs time to ramp up. But I do think Undead should be reasonably free for the next round. I think this is fine. Okay, one dude is blocking a giant skelly. Somehow no archers or archer queens are even taken. They want to get the 3rd copy. I think the 4th copy is still like held by somebody. And okay, well, we get that. I mean, that's just like a free... Okay, just going to sell the bomber, honestly. I gotta sell the witch. I almost had the 3-star ghost. Hopefully I'm just not dead here. I think my board is strong enough to not die, but we'll see. Okay, I have 35 merges, so not great. And looks like I'll be on 1 HP, so my board is just very weak at the moment, and I need some more backline DPS. That's the main issue here. So I'm facing this guy. Okay, I get empty shop. Not much. There's really nothing I can do here. Like, once you're empty shopped, you just cannot play anymore for the rest of the round, and you're stuck with whatever board you have. Sucks to see these guys are still cycling, and one of us is going to get out here. So I sure hope it's not me. In terms of what I want the prince to hit, probably this knight is good. Like, just hit back the knight and... Okay, well, he moves his prince, so well played to him. So I think I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm probably dead here. Unless champion can get out before me. Okay, I lose like... Okay, I get third. So, some mediocre play in the middle game by me because I put an undead board, not middle game, but early game, because I put the undead board in round 2, when clearly that's not a strong board that can win round 2 and first 3, where you need like clan or noble or forest or something with some high DPS, because undead is very good at control, but it's not good at DPS, and you need that DPS in round 2. And once you get empty shop like that, like it's a critical round. You need to be able to cycle to build something. You just can't build anything. Pretty much cooked there. So definitely a big mistake going for undead in that game so early on. And I will take that lesson with me into the future games. Yeah, for now, that GK is going to absolutely obliterate the competition. And once he wins, we will go right into game number 7. Alrighty, this is game number 7, and our lead, which was very big, is now only 2 points. So not happy to see that at all. We are going to buy the Demolisher, or not Demolisher, the machine there, so that way we can guarantee goblins. And you don't really need goblins for this mod, if I'm being honest, because first 3 you get Elixir so quickly, but Force of Habit, I think we're winning against whatever board they put up. Yep, going to buy the Wizard, and then sell it immediately, and by then we should have Infinite. Importantly, in this mod, first 3, like, winning round 1 is, like, pretty huge, and you can win round 1 if you play properly. Wouldn't have to sell things, though. Just gonna put this up. We have clan. You don't need more. Oh, okay, this dude already has a 3-star queen, so that's going to be problematic. And this dude has a 2-star wizard, so if that's from the first free, it's fine. But if it's not, we're not going to be able to 3-star the wizard that we currently have on the field. Regardless, I'm going to buy the wizard anyway. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to max it. I think nobles are just free here. Okay, goes on the GK, so that's fine with me. And I'm just gonna hold this, so that way I can get the GK 3-star here. Okay, we lose 3 health, which isn't the end of the world. Unfortunately, we're facing this guy with the monster board. I think SK is probably open here. My board is glitching. That's just really unfortunate. The board glitched out, and I guess because of that, like, I wasn't able to like grab what I needed. Just gonna hold this. Like I was trying to build a board, but like when the board just keeps on reverting, it's super hard to deal with it. We are facing this guy. Let's go ahead and grab the 3-star there. I think there's too many giant skellies in rotation here. If it's just going to be this, I'd rather have the SK this here and do this. Okay, he's also playing SK, which is annoying. For now, probably just hold this shop so we can get the 3-star machine at least. We're only at 45 merges, that's bad. Okay, we have to face this guy with the broken board. Not fun. If he already has... I think it's smarter just to grab the machine here, so at the very least I can go ahead and get the 3-star. Already have the 3-star there. Okay, he already has the Valkyrie 3-starred. There we go. So probably just do this. And put this in the middle. As long as we're not dead, we're like okay. So that witch has to die essentially. Okay, so the witch is dead, so we are still alive. And now all we can do is pray that our 4th orb is like good. Okay, we are not facing dead guy, and we get elixir. I think we're just cooked here. I needed to face a dead guy. I don't face dead guy. My orb is not what I need it to be. We're going to take another 3rd here. What I should have done was sell the prince and try to get it back for a 3-star. But this dude has like 4 forest maxed, and he has the E-Giant, and I do not have the E-Giant, so not a good showing on my part. I think I played that okay. Just going to move this off to the side. Okay, so I just need to know that interaction, like the GK is just not killing the XE. We are going to get absolutely destroyed in this one, so another 3rd place. I wouldn't say like there was a specific moment that cost me there. I think not going for forest. We did manage to have a lot of 3-stars, but I want to say the biggest mistake was not hitting that not hitting the 50 merges sooner, because that might have been able to save us. But 50 merges, the orb there was 24 elixir. It wasn't like something like crazy good that we could use to carry. And my opponents got like, oh, this dude has the MK4, so it's like battle of the good orbs. But we had really good RNG early on, so like it's not the end of the world. And this GUI TTZ guy will probably be... He'll either be tied with me or like straight up in the lead after this one. But yeah, first of all, let's see who wins this. My money is on the guy with the MK4. Yeah, because MK4 is just really strong, and the dude has like all his other stuff maxed too. Yeah, so as long as the XC kills nothing else, this game will be over relatively quickly. And yeah, just like that, this game is over, and we should be tied, me and this GUUITC guy, for 1st place. Alrighty, we're in game number 8, which is Merge Bonus, which is like the sweatiest mod of all time. We're going to grab this. We're going to force a troop that people don't have. I did see a barb, so I'm going to force that off. And we're going to put our troops on the board here. And it looks like no one has infinite just yet, which is good for me. Bruh. Okay, so we end up losing that, even though I think we got our hit in first, so maybe that was the level diff, but oh well. Regardless, if we don't get infinite in round 2, it's pretty cooked, so let's go ahead. I'm a little confused with what happened there. But essentially what should happen is, like, I'll get some 3 stars for this round, so that should be good. Nice, so we already have, like, we have 3 stars. I think this is fine. We have like multiple 3 stars and my opponents have way weaker boards. And we have a 4 star there. We do want the Archer Queen, so we're going to keep that. We want the Boss Bandit, so we're going to keep that. There we go. Go ahead and chuck this in instead. Move this over. Okay, so this does like neutralize the enemy rabbits, so super good for me. So 1 more queen is enough. So 1 person is gone. We're playing Dead Guy, so I guess it doesn't matter as much, but I cannot find my queens, which is a problem. I need to find 1 more queen to be safe and get that 4 star. Or 1 more giant skelly. Doesn't seem like I'm going to hit anything, so... If I can find 1 more giant skelly. For now, I am going to move stuff like this, so that way I'm playing like optimally, which is like 4 and 2, rather than like 3 and 3. Just gonna sell that. Sorry, my commentary for this game mode is always like really bad. And let's see what this guy has. Okay, ton of 3 stars. We are blocking like 1 copy of Boss Bandit. Okay, I'm very surprised he's blocking both, which is actually really well played on. Oh, he's playing the giant skeleton. That's why I can't find any more copies. I mean, might as well just... Yo, I have a prince randomly. Just gonna move this here. If he's going to play that, I have a problem with the ghost, because I'm not going to hit anything. But regardless, I think I win, but we'll see. Oh no, that E-Giant is going to do a number on me. Maybe? Okay, I think we're actually in the clear. I think our Witch is going to carry. So Witch is like one of the strongest units in Merge Bonus because it spawns so many skeletons so quickly that you can get the ramp up, even though it's only plus 2% that you can ramp it up really quickly. So we were able to win that one, so good for us. Alrighty, this is game number 9, and I'm in first place with 17 points. And if I forgot to mention, it is first to 20 points. I think we're cooked anyway here, because, okay, well, he cycled a ton for goblins, so actually, if I would have bought the Valkyrie, we would have won that, so maybe that was the correct play, but I don't know. Regardless, looks like everyone is goblins except for me, but if I get first, I effectively win, and second place has 14 points, so we have a decent lead, so 3-point lead, it's not great, but it's not nothing, so not going to complain there. I'm by the Musketeer here, going to force once. Not the start we're looking for, if I'm being honest, but it's okay, I guess. And I think every single one of these are like, every single one of my cards here is a different trait, so it's not like we're like getting, it's not like I can put 2 cards that at least have the same trait so we can do something. No, they all have different traits, we're cooked, essentially. Yeah, so I think we're getting a fat 4th here because I cannot control this. But we're going to buy the XC, and hopefully we can construct a decent enough board to not just get completely demolished. Should not have bought the wizard. I think we have a problem. I mean, this is the best I got. I got like no merges at all for quite a while. But as long as we kill 2 troops... Oh, he's got the fighting fever. Yeah, this is cooked. This is absolutely cooked. I'm like, no merges like whatsoever first 2 rounds and get some poverty round 3. Not good at all, but we'll see what the other people do. I think the biggest thing I could have done was buy that Valkyrie round 1 instead of the bomber. Because if I bought the Valkyrie, I didn't buy the Valkyrie because I saw this 2-star knight and figured I would lose. But if I bought the Valkyrie there, I would have won round 1 and had a greater chance of surviving into the future rounds. So maybe that was a misplay because Valkyrie is slightly more expensive, so you're reducing your probability of hitting a cycle in future rounds, but it does ensure you win round 1. So I don't know. Maybe I should have bought the Valkyrie there. In hindsight, it was definitely the right play, but I saw the 2-star knight, figured if I put the Valkyrie and Barbin in round 1, I would have lost anyway, so I might as well buy the cheaper unit and hope for a cycle in round 2, which did not come. Cycle in round 3, which also did not come, at least to the extent I needed it to. But oh well, I don't think we're out of the running just yet. Like, 3rd place, which would be my main competition, is at 12 points. And at least for score update, I have 17. The GUUITC guy, he has 14. GXDZ has 12. And Champion 54503 has 5. So if we take a look at these boards, one person already has 6/6 undead. And if I look at who it is the dude in 2nd place, which is good for me, right? Like, I would rather the dude in 2nd place get first, so that way both of us can qualify together. Now, for the champion does have a decent board here. And he's facing me, but, like, it doesn't matter. Now, the fight against GXCZ will be interesting, because GXCZ is the dude in 3rd place. Now, unfortunately, for me, the GUUITC guy doesn't actually have 6/6 undead, which, if you're playing Skelly Draft with undead, you need 6/6. 5/6 just isn't going to be powerful enough. So, he's missing the bomber, actually. No one has it. I think he will hit the 6/6 here. Unless someone is secretly blocking a 3-star bomber on their bench, which would honestly be an insane move, because you would need enough elixir to do that while not hindering your own cycle. But if I guess if each of them hit a 2-star, like, I guess it is possible. But for now, this dude is facing me, so he doesn't really need to put the bomber on. But I would anyway, just to get some undead ramp up. But at this point, I'm strongly suspecting someone here is blocking the bomber. I just don't know who. I figure, like, if you look through the replay of this match and look at the top of the screen, you'll be able to see who's blocking that bomber. But, like, yeah, you should be... Maybe he thinks the wizard is better, but it's not. You need that bomber in there so you can get to 6/6 undead ramp up. So that will actually be his downfall if he sticks to the wizard, which I don't know why you would do that. And if you look at the other boards, 4 nobles, like pretty much max clan. All decent boards here, but if this guy doesn't get the bomber on the board, he's going to be gone. Like, the rest of his board is pretty weak. It's just a bunch of 2-star Witch, 2-star Giant Skeleton, 2-star Ghost. SK3 is pretty good, but like, SK is not like your carry troop. It's not the troop that's going to win you the game. It's a very good supporting troop, but it's a very good tank too. But you need something else to like do the DPS from the back line. Anyways, he does get to 6/6. I see what happened. There was like one copy that he was able to find, and now he's able to get to 6/6, and it's Fighting Fever, so the ramp up happens. GXDZ does get 3rd place, which is good for me, because remember, he's the guy in 3rd. He's the guy who's currently in 3rd with 12 points, so the fact that he gets only 1 point from that is good for me. Now, of course, coming back to the final 2 over here, you can see there's 4 Nobles, 2 Forest, and he is able to find more bombers, but the issue is GXDZ wasn't able to block every single bomber. That's why it's so hard to block Undead, because you have to block all 4 copies of a particular card. If you miss even one, like, the other person is able to get their 6/6 and win. And judging by how this person was able to get the 3-star bomber, I suspect GXDZ was blocking 3 copies of bomber, failed to find the 4th, but the other guy got the 4th copy, and with the 4th copy of bomber, he was able to complete 6/6 Undead and end up winning the game. Now, Ewa's 3 is pretty good. I'm surprised he didn't get the 4-star yet, but it's not going to matter. Like, he's going to survive this round. Next round, it's going to be pretty much over. The only reason you continue to play against 6/6 Undead is to check out your 3rd orb and see if it's a Monk 3, because if it's a Monk 3, you can turn it into a Monk 4, and Monk 4 with correct placement can beat 6/6 Undead. It can go the other way too. The Monk 4 versus 6/6 Undead comes down to whether the Giant Skeleton stuns the Monk 4 while it's hitting a troop, and stuns it long enough for the Skeleton Dragon to take that Monk 4 out. If you play that properly, the Undead can beat Monk 4. Otherwise, if a Giant Skeleton Bomb goes off while the Monk is praying, you're pretty much cooked. There's no more stun in the Undead. Everything is hitting the Monk, which is in prayer mode. It's 100% reflection. Your troops just die. You know, like, respect to the opponent for trying here. It's not going to work. We check out the Skeleton Dragon, 27,000 health, like, absolutely ridiculous. And just like that, GUUITZ is going to be tied with me at 17 points. Alrighty, we're in game number 10, and GXDC could unfortunately no longer go on because his Wi-Fi gave out, which is a very sad way to go in my opinion. I'm not going to grab Goblins, there's no point here. Just going to grab Prince. Prince is really good to have round 1. So effectively, GXDC is out of the running here because, like I said, his Wi-Fi is not working. So I have 17, GUUITZ has 17, and Asian, Asian's the Discord name, Champion is the IGN. He has 7, so effectively me and GUUITZ just auto-qual. But it'd still be interesting to see which of us gets to first and which of us gets to second. He is also a very good player, so I look forward to seeing what he cooks up. I figured the 1-star queen was very weak and not worth putting on, so I just took it off. It is first choice, but I'd rather get the queens. So we're going to take 2 damage, which is like fine with me. I'm going to just grab the queens here, and hopefully I can get the 3-star queen very quickly. I still got to figure out what this new equipment does. Okay, so reduce damage and reduce damage from melee enemies, bonus damage to melee enemies. Oops. I'm playing the bot, so I don't particularly care. Looks like both of these guys are trying to go some variant of Noble. So just stay away from that, and I should be all good here. Somehow this bot pulls a 3-star GK out of nowhere, so props to the bot, I guess, for being so good at the game. I have a hunch I can get the 3-star SK here, so I'm going to try for it. I don't think anyone else is playing for it, so it should be free. Fun, we're playing the lag games now. There we go. There's my 3-star SK. Just going to do this so his prince doesn't like hit anything useful. It does come with a negative side effect of the princess splashing a lot of things, but I don't think it matters. And with that, oh, okay, GUU ITZ has Skelly Drag, so he's probably going to get first here. And Asian knows he's out of the running, and a champion left the party. Completely understandable here. In fact, the only reason I'm still playing is to see if I can get first, and the way I'd get first here is by, yeah, this dude already has like 6/6 undead, again. The way I get first is by managing to get Monk 4 for my next one. For my next orb, essentially. Because one of us is finishing first here. Oh, somehow we win the first one. Now let's see if we get a Monk 4. Oh, we get Ewiz. Like, that's pretty good. I can find another Ewiz. Okay, so we faced the bot, we beat the bot. And now we have to deal with this. Just gonna hold this, and if we don't win this one, I think it's pretty much over anyway. Yeah, this Skelly Drag has like 11,000 health. Yeah, we're at 14,000 health. Maybe the 4-star can save us? I don't know. Like, it reduces damage taken. Okay, so what's essentially going to happen is this guy's going to end up with 20 and I will end up with 19 points. And we'll both qualify for the next stage. My entire board reverts. It's very typical with the first choice modifier for that to happen if you're cycling too close to the end of a round. I'll play this out, because why not? I want to make him work for the first place. And I think that's about all I got. He gets a 1... The issue is he has a 1-star SK. If I blocked that final SK, I would have probably won this game. But I only had 3 of the 4 copies and not all of them. And so because of that, I'm unable to kill like basically any of his troops. I lose, but it's okay because GUU ITZ has 20 points and I will have 19, so we both move on to the next stage. So overall, pretty happy with how things turned out. Hope you enjoyed watching the qualifier stage of like the return of the Mergetactics World Cup. I will definitely be recording my games for the round of 64, so stay tuned for those games, and I will catch you in the next video.